Okay, guys, this one is pretty interesting, 32. So I made a sketch over here. The only thing we know, let's grab that exercise in front of us. What we know is that Anna hits a golf ball. She's standing over here. The trajectory of the ball follows a parabola. Yeah, so the ball goes like this. The ball is at a height of 6 meters at a distance of 10 meters from Anna. And it lands 40 meters away from Anna. That we can see in the sketch too. Calculate the maximum height of the ball. So the maximum height of the ball is basically also the vertex of this parabola. That's good to keep it in mind. You also know the generic form of this parabola will look like this. Now, you know that D and E are the x-interceptions. So that is very important to keep in mind, because based on that, you can say, okay, we got the coordinate 0, 0, and we got here the coordinate 40.0. So we know that D will be 0. So let's fill it in. We get ax minus 0, and we got x, and we know want negative e, so we fill in minus 40. Now, x minus 0, we can simplify. A will be x minus 0 is just x. So we get a times x, and this part will stay x minus 40. A times x, we can write it as ax, opening brackets, x minus 40. All right, so it's going to look like this. The only thing we are missing is the a, because if we have a, then we actually know how what the formula is that belongs to this parabola, and then we can continue a little bit more. Now, remember, you have other coordinates. You got this coordinate 10, 6. This is the x, this is the y. So what you can do is you can fill it here. This is the y, okay, but in this case it's an h, yeah, because we're working with another letter. So we can fill it into the formula. So what you get over here is that 6 equals a times the x is in this case 10. So a times 10, opening bracket, you know that the x is 10 minus 40. So we get 6 times, what is a times 10? 10a. Opening bracket, 10 minus 40 will become negative 30. Now, you can remove the brackets as well, because then you will get just the, to solve, 10a times negative 30. 10a times negative 30. Come on, let's calculate. We get negative 300a. And on the left side, it's still 6. Solve this equation. This is an equation. You can divide both by 300, by negative 300. So 6 divided by negative 300. So we get that a is negative 0,02. That is the a. So that comes in front of this formula. So h, we can write down the formula. We got the a is negative 0.02 times x. Hey, this was minus 0, right? And over here we have x minus 40. We knew that x minus 0 was just x, so you get negative 0.02 times x, opening bracket, x minus 40. Write this even better. You get negative 0.02 times, x behind it, opening bracket, x minus 40. Now, how can we find the x top? Remember, these are the x-interceptions, so the top is indeed exactly in the middle. So the x top coordinates is super easy to calculate. You get 0 plus 40 divided by 2, right? So you get 20. You fill that 20 into this formula that you created. That's why we needed it so bad. And you get 0 minus 0, minus 0.02 times the 20, opening bracket, 20 minus 40. You use your calculator, whatever, and then when you've done it correctly, you get a beautiful number, number 8. So maximum height is 8 meters. All right. You might want to look back at a video, pause it a few times, and try if you understand this part, because this is the most important part. Conclusion, to solve this, we needed to generate the formula. X-interceptions will tell us D and E. We have another coordinate to use, because then we have X and H, and then we can find the letter A. When you have A, generic form, boom, you can find the X top, fill it in, you get the Y coordinate, and that's exactly what you need.